Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the Bunker and Double Bogies, the area's largest indoor entertainment destination. Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going. And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone. Date nights, private parties, family time. At the Bunker and Double Bogies.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress, de-ache, detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind, relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on. The customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope. And without hope.
Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for our main event here from Hiram College between the Archbishop Hoban Knights and the Ursuline Irish girls basketball team. This looks to be a fun one on tap for us today. Ty Bartel alongside Brandon Colangelo with the call of all the action between these two squads. Irish open up with possession. Hoban looking to steal it away. Irish looked like they traveled with it, and they did. Irish coming off of a win against Canton Central Catholic. Ursuline able to clinch that one in the waning moments. As going the other way with it, but a double dribble being called now against the Knights. As that one went nowhere, as we saw communication issues in that first game with Warren JFK and Canton McKinley, where that first quarter, both teams kind of had to settle into their offenses again, and you expected early season. This is only the Irish's second game, first for the Hoban Knights. Nice pass on that inside turnaround jumper on the left-handed elevator, couldn't find it. Kick back out, top of the key, three, and it misses everything out of bounds. As Grope is out and over to Lily Scott. Lily Scott utilizing that screen, has the mismatch. Going with the speed to the hole, whistle blown, and it's going back the other way, I think. An illegal screen called on Kayla Grope. 6:40 first quarter, and we're still scoreless in this one. A minute 20 into it. Both teams trying to settle down into their offenses. Swing it over to the top. Mackenzie Eatingberg
The highlight player, number 15 for the Hoban Knights. This year, her senior year, Edinburgh runs with the floater, too strong, board by the Knights. Hoban, second chance try, goes nowhere, out of bounds, and yes, it is, off of the Irish last. Kennedy Carpenter tried to save it that time, couldn't quite do so. Pass went to that wing, hitting the deck. The foul going against Grope. So they're going to have to make that substitution as Jada Jones has checked in. Edinburgh tried to inbound it. It went off the back of the hoop and into the hands of the Irish. Under 6 to play, the strip, the steal, the score. Hoban on the board first. Knights early 2-0 advantage. As whistle being blown, and it's going to be a turnover. Able to keep them on that side of the floor. 8 seconds too long, and then give it back to the Knights. Make the substitution. Another one coming in too. As Kathleen Jones has checked in for the Knights. Quick pass to that elbow, back out to the top. Look to the 3, opted not to take it. Drive to the hole and get the 2. Tough look, tough take, but a make nonetheless. 4-0 Knights. Carpenter has it from the far side wing, back to the top, stopping at the free throw line, getting stripped again. Whistle blown on the arm. They call it on the Knights. Foul. Keep it with Irish. Meredith Gray to inbound. Yeah, Bernie also has checked in as well for the Irish. 5:10 first quarter here at Hiram College. Nice job getting past Lily Scott. Splits the defense. Oh, and an elevating floater. Gets Ursuline on the board. Lily Scott so crafty at that point guard position. All the way coast to coast. Whistle it off. Offensive foul. Irish had the feet set and drew the charge. Knights thought they had the foul, but they had it called on them. And they're going to make some substitutions. Shows how deep and how talented this Knights team is. I think we've seen an 8 or 9 person rotation already, and we're only not even 4 minutes into the first. Just trying to find what works early on, and you're going to expect to see a lot of different lineup changes in the first half of the season. Look at the hustle. Bodies on the ground, too. Extra effort plays. They're not letting them get that physical, though, on the sideline. Called for the push. Brandon, I mean, what's been standing out to you early on in this one?
I mean, I can't help but just note the physicality between these two teams, just going at each other. In Hoban, active hands on every single possession, no open lanes, no passes going through anywhere.
Pretty reminiscent of what we saw in the first contest of this one.
Just all defense.
Go to Carpenter. Carpenter back to Gray. Gray to that top. Picked up her dribble. Found Jones. Jada Jones. Nice pass to the inside. Oh, blocked. Bernie was denied. Carpenter with the strip to the bucket. Can't finish. Hits some hands. Kathleen Jones tracks down the board. Running in transition now are the Knights. 2-on-1, they have the advantage. Ursuline defense catches up. Doesn't matter. Bucket through. Hoban, 6-2 advantage. Irish run it the other way. Scott runs into some traffic. Has to give up the dribble. Passes it out to Gray. Near sideline. Pass to the baseline. Oh, quick strike. Can't find it, though. Second opportunity. The Hoban Knights have denied the Irish on good looks. And Jones got the board out off of the Irish last, so inbounding are the Hoban Knights, a tick over 4 minutes. That got stripped. Gray able to steal it away. 2-on-1. Gray takes it herself. Can't finish every part of the rim but the bucket. Oh, look at that pass. Kathleen Jones. Oh, nice transition pass. Can't finish on the other end. Beautiful passing we're seeing from both teams, Brandon, but there's just a lid on the bucket right now. That one, not so much. Little Strong goes out at the baseline. And a 30-second timeout being called by the Knights. We'll take one with them and be back. Back here in the first quarter, 3:33 in the first, 6-2. The Hoban Knights in front. And Brandon, I mean, these have been fast-working offenses that have gotten a lot of open looks and some good looks, but the bucket and the rim just not being friendly to them early on.
Well, like I keep saying, I mean, this intense defense, I mean, it's very physical. They're up on each other almost the entire possession.
Give it up to Jones. Kathleen Jones kicks it back out to Pooler. Pooler to that corner. Corner three by Davis. Can't find the bottom. Look at the handles of Lily Scott going up against Pooler. Stop, pop, jumper, in and out. Offensive board, back out to Scott. Fakes the three, fakes the pass, gets to the hole, kicks it out. Jones with the two, missed it. Came up short. Board by the Hoban Knights. Davis, stop and pop, free throw line try, no good, off some bodies, last off the Irish. Keep it with Hoban. Both these teams, though, you love the intensity, and they've been seeming like they could match one another on the floor.
Yeah, no other is outmatched. I mean, only a 4-point deficit here, but just intense basketball between the two teams.
Some more substitutions coming in for Hoban. Finley Kennedy back in now as well for the Knights. Scanning that floor, Kennedy just checked in with the inbound pass, went to the wing that time. Manza over to Kennedy. Oh, nice three that time. Found the bottom, Finley Kennedy. First triple of the game, either team. 9-2 lead for the Knights. Irish. Nice pass by Lily Scott. Found the lane. Got denied, though. Finley Kennedy comes in, knocks down a three, and knocks out a shot attempt from the Irish on the defensive end. Lily Scott goes over the top, tries to get it to Carpenter, lost the handle. Good defense being played by the Knights. Kennedy has it, stops at the free throw line, kicks out to the wing, from the far side wing, driving to the baseline, stopped, trapped there, wisely gets it off one of the Irish just to keep possession. Looked like that was Pooler that time that was trapped up on that baseline. Inbounding now, Yara Stevens. Stevens, the slap, the send-off. Now to Mackenzie Grant. Pooler over to Finley Kennedy, trying for a second three of the quarter. Can't find it, though. Rebound by the Irish is Jones. Kennedy Carpenter has to go into her dribble. Mackenzie Grant meeting her defensively, backing her off. Carpenter has to go somewhere. Look at that intensity and a timeout being called. No timeout in time. It's a 8-second penalty, so turn it over to the Knights. That's a second time the Knights defense has forced a turnover of such variety here in that first quarter. Pooler takes that inbound pass right back to Kennedy. Quick give and go action to the middle. Grant single dribble, put it up from the baseline, take the contact. The bucket good, the lead 9. sending Mackenzie Grant to the line for the and one try. Ball movement, very impressive from this Knights team.
Very impressive. I mean, you're seeing a lot of design plays to get these 2-pass threes, too, off-ball screens. I mean, just an intelligent offense we're looking to see out there.
And we talking with Coach Davis prior to, she really complimented the team, the IQ of this team, matching the hustle and intensity, getting the extra look there, but Irish, good job sealing it up, looking for some offense to match. Early Casey gets it to Carpenter. Carpenter trying to get it to the middle. Look at the pressure. Finley Kennedy in transition. Can't get the bucket. Good defensive stop. Steal away. Lily Scott has it. Scott trying to get it to cross the court. She does. Scott stops. Tries to kick it out. Pass Kennedy on the defensive end. Kennedy. Oh my goodness. Active hands from Finley Kennedy. Brandon, she is clogging up every passing lane they try to create.
She's putting herself in the middle of the game right now and just taking full advantage of the miscues.
Gray goes to Scott. Lily Scott picked up defensively, avoiding that backcourt. It was also tipped. Scott on that far corner, kicks to the top. Kennedy Carpenter has it. Tried with a full head of steam, took away that side, stolen away, all the way, coast to coast for the Knights. It's good. Bucket, Devin Harris. Lead, double digits. Hoban taking emphatic control early on. Lily Scott utilizing that screen, getting open on that near sideline, picked up the dribble, has to go somewhere, tipped again, stolen away again. Devin Harris can't find the lane, gets the pass off, and the bucket is good. Are you kidding me?
The multiple bounce pass there.
Found a way to get it to the bucket. Lily Scott, full court, denied. Oh my goodness. Niera Stevens comes flying from the back to put it out of bounds on the block. 31 and a half seconds to go. This Knights team firing on all cylinders. Looking for the quick pass. Gray goes the short way. Kennedy Carpenter, nice move. Carpenter gets the friendly roll. Quick passing to that near wing. Back out to the top. Pooler dishes over to the opposite wing. Finding a lane. Rolling with the floater. Had it tipped. Trying to recover at the Knights. Losing the handle. It goes off some hands. Ursuline ends up with it. What fight. 10 seconds and ticking. Meredith Gray. One-on-one. One to beat. It's Pooler. Gets past her. Shot up and good by Meredith Gray. Other way. Not going to get the shot off in time as the Irish get back-to-back buckets to cut it to a single-digit deficit. But that Hoban offense started kicking it into high gear. 15-6. Knights lead it after one here at Hiram College. Ty Bartel, Brandon Colangelo, YSNLive.com. We're back.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Game days are a big deal at Giangelo's. Draft and bucket specials, pizza and wing specials all day long. 120-inch TV to watch all your teams on the NFL Network, only at Giangelo's.
Second quarter of play, just seconds away from getting underway here between the Archbishop Hoban Knights and the Ursuline Fighting Irish girls basketball teams, as the Knights utilizing a lot of turnovers and fast break buckets to build upon their 9-point advantage heading into this second quarter of play. Knights open up with possession. Is three-pointer on the way. Mackenzie Grant misfires that time. Offensive board, though, by the Knights. Finley Kennedy makes the extra pass over to Hodge. Kennedy again gets it back. Top of the key, gives it away. Wing three attempt, but whistle being blown. Give it up back to the Irish. It's Talon Banta in as well. That pass went off of the Knights and out of bounds, so keep it with the Irish. Nice dish out to that wing. Three-pointer wide right. Looking to save it. Couldn't get to it in time. And back to the Irish. Meredith Gray trying to call for the pass. Gets it to Carly Casey. Carly Casey with her left brings it up the floor. Picks up the dribble, looking to give it somewhere, but hands it off outside the boundaries. And it goes back to the Knights. At least that's the call on the floor, looking for a tip elsewhere. And they will keep it. Knights basketball. Kathleen Jones goes to Talon Banta. Banta with her left. Nice pass inside. Mackenzie Grant with the finish. Good floor awareness and beautiful job reading that floor, Brandon.
The launch, the touchdown.
Intercepted, taken away, Kathleen Jones. Rolling all the way to the hole. Tough shot, can't finish. Out of bounds, though, keep it with the Knights. Here's Stevens that time on that take. Found a good look somehow with all the coverage around her. Looking for that quick pass in. Scanning, goes to Mackenzie Grant. Grant stops, kicks out, near side wing, finding the lane, getting the foul. Maya Poehler creating contact. Check that near Stevens actually on the foul. So Stevens draws the foul. That time plenty of contact created. She might have had a bid for it the last time she drove to the hoop, but that time you could clearly see the contact on the arm. To the line for two, Stevens comes up short on that first. Second one, too strong, but the offensive board, Mackenzie Grant, turnaround try, no good. Kathleen Jones saves it, but into the hands of Lily Scott. Carly Casey now with the ball. Casey covered there by Stevens. Ball ends up in the air and a traveling violation called on the Irish. As Hoban going to make that substitution. Devin Harris in for Kathleen Jones. Pass ends up in the corner with Grant, now back out. Banton now, corner three, hoisted, no good. Zoe Hodge behind that triple attempt, but the second chance opportunity near Stevens. Fancy footwork in the low post to get the bucket.
Way to back down the defender on that hard take.
Lily Scott bobbing and weaving through defenders, but the pass off the mark. And the ball back to the Knights. As Banta bringing it up. They brought that double, brought the trap. Traveling violation called on the Knights. As Jada Jones looked to be the inbounder, but going to change the inbounding location. Baseline to side out. They'll make a substitution as well, will the Irish? Looks like Brooklyn Brown to inbound. Brown goes to Lily Scott. Scott, good defense there by Banta on her. Keeping her in front. Scott looking for an opening, kicks it out. Carpenter, Kennedy Carpenter trying to get through the pressure, has to kick it back out. Now Carpenter ends up back with it at the top. Looking to bring that trap timely. Picked up the dribble again, out to Scott. Scott takes that screen, finds an opening in the mid-range, can't finish. Rebounded Mackenzie Grant out into the fast break. Open lane, no one near. It's a bucket. And this is where the Hoban Knights have separated themselves from competition in the last 5 years, and where they really can start piling it on you, turning turnovers into quick points. As Stevens, though, can't corral it as it goes out of bounds back to the Irish. Very impressive Hoban team considering their first game of the season. Had that first quarter where they're a little sloppy, but they've cleaned things up a lot right now. And still, obviously, a lot of time to go in this one and the season. Knights think of the regular season almost as scrimmages, not in any kind of conference. They schedule independently. Second season and the real season for a lot of these Knights teams begin in that postseason. Two ticks over 5 minutes. Irish trailing by 15. They have the ball here. Scott with Pooler all over her defensively. Scott does create the opening, kicks to the corner, and Carpenter, and it's off of the Knights last. Knights just not allowing any kind of continuity running in this offense. They're breaking passes up, they're tipping things, and it's really creating a lot of issues for this Ursuline team to settle into any kind of offensive scheme.
No easy looks from Hoban, not allowing it.
Trying to break this seam, find a bucket. Lily Scott ends up with it, drives to the baseline, tough look, and a shot up and through. Traveling violation called, though, on the Knights as they try to kick it out to Davis that time. We have seen a team, though, down in similar fashion in that McKinley Bulldogs team that came back against Warren JFK. Bringing that trap, getting out of it with that pass to Carpenter. Little mistimed on the pass to Gray. It's off of the Knights' Finley Kennedy last. Making some substitutions. Mackenzie Edingberg back in as well. That one is stolen away. Coast to coast try. Give it up to Finley Kennedy, but it's too strong, and the Irish recover and able to get it off one of the Knights just to keep possession. Ursuline looking like they're trying to settle in now and not maybe rushing as much as they were on that offensive end. Also trying to hold through defensively. Knights, though, force another turnover. Kathleen Jones can't finish it on the attempt, and it's out of bounds off of the Irish last. So the inbound will come from that baseline. Edingberg, quick pass out to the wing. Dribble inside, kick out, open look. Edingberg on the way, can't find it.
What a find of a pass, though.
And this is a very unselfish looking Knights team too, Brandon, that we've seen. They don't care who gets the shot as long as it's one of the best ones on the court. Mackenzie Grant lost the dribble, and she knew it as soon as she started into that fast break. Irish to get it back. Knights still up by a baker's dozen, though. As we wind down the final minutes of this first half, 3:36 left in this second quarter. Backcourt in Carpenter. And Kennedy Carpenter able to draw the foul, the blocking foul on Mackenzie Grant. And you know what? You got to credit, too, Kennedy Carpenter, just a freshman going up against Mackenzie Grant there. That's an upperclassman. She's establishing position. She's moving her feet, though. But in a sense, what she's doing at that half-court line is essentially just challenging her. Come to me. Bring the contact to me. And at that time, credit to freshman Carpenter, not backing down from it. She said, you want the contact? I can bring the smoke.
She has the frame to bring it, too, against this team.
Kathleen Jones, call her the dream on the volleyball team. Multiple sport athlete matched up with Carpenter now. Pass goes inside into the hands of Dream, but losing the handle. Kathleen recovers it. Pass on the money into the fast break now. Hoban, stripped from behind. What a steal that time by the Irish.
That defense can bring them back in this game.
They're going to need a few more of those stops, but also need to quit turning the ball over on the offensive side. Hoban with the chance. Dump off to the corner. Passed up the three. Goes inside. Wants a closer look. Kathleen Jones rainbowed it over the rim. Rebounded. Irish. Kennedy Carpenter ends up with it. She's running the floor. Going coast to coast with it. Gets stopped up. Picks up her dribble. Looking for somewhere to go. Deals it out. Gets in the hands of one of the Knights. Coast to coast. Edinburgh gets the foul. As Brooke Opalek that time. Dusty, hands up, but got a piece of Edinburgh on her way to the rim. So 2 free throws coming up now for the Knights. And that first one, nothing but net. Substitutions coming in for the Irish. Different looks all over the floor. As Katie Koulianos has also checked in for Ursuline. 2:32 second quarter, first half of play. Edinburgh has converted both of her free throw tries to effectively make this lead 15. Steal for the Knights. They keep it in that corner. Oh, what a pass, and the foul to follow. Devin Harris going to the line. Back to the line for 2 more attempts, and Devin Harris for the Knights. First one, no good. But this Knights team, defense turning into offense. It's the name of the game right now for them.
That's all I've seen right now. I mean, just the active hands, the full court press almost the entire game since the start of it.
And the Irish, I mean, this is why you schedule teams like this. You want a little bit of exposure to everything, what kind of things teams do well. And this is going to be one of the better pressing teams you see. And the Irish are going to have to find a way to break it, because teams are going to see this, and you know that teams down the line, if it's going to work against you, they're going to utilize it against you. And for the Hoban Knights right now, just trying to build on their lead, 24-8 currently up. Slowing things down a little bit in this possession. Edinburgh goes to Stevens. They kick it to that corner. Corner three on the way. No good. Offensive board on that weak end. Look at the turnaround. The block, though, defensively held through. Did Meredith Gray trying to save it. Oh, what a save, Finley Kennedy.
We've seen a couple of those this game, that is.
She, if you want your defensive powerhouse, the one that kind of holds everything together, that's Finley Kennedy right now for this team. The one that's not afraid to dive, go for all of those loose balls, the one that's in the middle of everything, defensively passing, shooting. She is locked down as lockdown can get in this game. Edinburgh, they swing it over. And the whistle being blown, offensive foul. Turnover, I think, as the Irish to get it back. 96 seconds, first half of play. Trailing by 16, Irish desperately needing some buckets. They're hinting at that full court press, all 5 Knights, and trying to keep it in bounds, and they can't do so. Back to the Irish it'll go. Knights implementing that press once again. Able to get by, trying to find a lane, clogging it up. Hit the hands of a couple of Knights, but ends up with Lily Scott from distance. Too strong, rebounded by Hoban. Scott tries to pry it loose. Blocking foul is called, and it's back to Hoban. As Lily Scott gets tagged for the blocking foul. As Talon Banta to Stevens. Now swing it over. Banta, oh, nice crossover move. Kick it over to the wing. Three-pointer on the way. Too strong. Rebounded. Scott. Lily Scott in transition. Passes to Gray. Far side wing. Gray dribbles it back out. Now back to the attack. Goes to the rim. Puts it up. Can't find it. Rebounded Hoban. Under a minute to play. Pass on the money. Edinburgh gets it through the legs. Put it up, though. It's whistled off with a charging foul called on the Knights. Edinburgh. What a pass that was, though. Put it on the floor with that bounce pass, and perfectly placed as well. 44.2 seconds remaining in our first half. Edinburgh gonna have to check out with that foul. Subbing in, it's Amaria Davis, sophomore. Get some more playing time in this one. 44 seconds to go and a foul whistled. And they call that one on here, Stevens. So she'll check out. Pass in. Oh, hands got on it. Banta did, but couldn't keep it inbounds after knocking it out. Meredith Gray to inbound right next to that scorer's table. Gonna go somewhere. Finds Lily Scott on the run. Open look. Beautiful pass. Culianos finishes it. Ursuline gets into the double digits. Hoban can hold for the last shot if they want. Banta gives it up to Davis. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded. Irish secure it, but the ball loose. Scrap for the basketball. Jump ball called. And the possession arrow favors the Irish. .5 seconds. First half of play. Irish gonna try to get a shot off before that buzzer. Bernie lost the grip on it. Diving loose for the basketball. It's a jump ball, and the possession arrow favors the Knights. So Hoban now with an opportunity to get that last shot off as Kathleen Jones to sub in. And inbound. Goes to Banta. Banta doubled, goes to Jones, free throw line, kicks it out off of the mark and out of bounds back to the Irish. 8.1 to go. Irish still on the wrong side of the court. And all five Knights on the side with them. They throw it out. Lily Scott, full head of steam, wide open, and it's blocked from the back. Banta strips it. Somehow catches up to Scott. And a 30-second timeout going to be called by Coach Turnage and company as the Irish going to look for a bucket with 4.4 left to go in this first half. We'll take a real quick timeout as well and be back.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to our Boardman location and pregame with us with dollar beers starting at 3 p.m. Also want to stay and watch the game? We'll have it live for you. That's Coca's Pizza Boardman. We serve it hot.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get ready to get you into our halftime break. But we have 4.4 seconds to go in this second contest of two here from Hiram College on ysnlive.com. This one between the Archbishop Hoban Knights and the Ursuline Fighting Irish girls basketball team. It's been all Hoban in this first half, and it's defense turning into offense. Steals to fast break buckets. Irish looking for a quick score. Kennedy Carpenter with coverage all around her. Couldn't find the bottom with the double coverage, and the Knights secure the rebound and take us to halftime. 14-point lead for Hoban, 24-10 as we roll into our halftime break. As for halftime, we got about a 10-minute intermission here from Hiram College, as we will pay thanks to all of our wonderful sponsors that bring games like today to your homes completely free of charge. So as we thank our wonderful sponsors in this halftime break, don't worry, folks, stick with us. We'll be on the other side of this halftime with the start of the third quarter and more here on ysnlive.com.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the bunker and double bogeys, the area's largest indoor entertainment destination. Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going. And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone. Date nights, private parties, family time. At the bunker and double bogeys.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
Going the extra mile means doing more for the people who matter most to you. It's how you take care of your family and how you care for yourself. How hard you work on the job and how hard you play with others. How you help the person next to you and the people who need you. At Greenwood Chevrolet, we know going the extra mile is about more than what we do at our dealership. It's what you do after you leave.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors. With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are two of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
De-stress. De-ache. Detoxify after a long, stressful day. Calm your mind. Relax your body. You deserve it. With prices starting as low as $89 per month, anyone can afford the spa or sauna of their dreams at Burnett Pool Spas and Hot Tubs.
Burnett Pools, we've got it all.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
A doctor you can rely on. The customized care you've been looking for. The power of care is nothing without hope. And our primary care services were created with true, whole person healing in mind. Find your hope at Meridian
Hi,
Health.
I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the start of the second half in this matchup between the Archbishop Hoban Knights and the Ursuline Irish girls basketball team. We're switching sides as the Knights had firm control of that first half, 24-10 their lead. Lily Scott looks like she lost the handle of it, and it was because it was tipped by one of the Knights. So Irish keep the ball. And down by 14, Brandon, this has been a swarming defense of the Knights. What do the Irish have to do to find some success offensively?
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, this is such a stifling defensive matchup. But they've had success throwing the ball down the court and getting out in front of their press, so maybe they can try that. Maybe try and use their speed to their advantage.
Got to break that press somehow, some way,
yes,
too. Otherwise, the Knights are just going to keep implementing it against you.
Exactly.
Get to that corner. Mackenzie Grant calling plays from there. Carpenter on her. They're sitting in a zone right now, the Irish defense, and it works out that time. Lily Scott secures the rebound. One back. That's a defender. Finley out to Carly Casey. Oh, the block. What a block that time by Banta. Banta tries to go coast to coast, gives up unselfishly for the bucket. To her partner in crime, Devin Harris. The assist to Banta, the block to Banta. Bucket to Harris, and the Sweet 16 lead for the Knights. Lily Scott had it stripped, but it just ended up out of bounds in the hands of Devin Harris. But another stop by that Knights defense in transition too. And that's where the Irish are trying to get their buckets. They're trying to get it when not the full squad is there with them, but still the Knights, even if they're beat on that first step, somehow catch up and find a way to close out.
Way to get the board.
And that's another thing, just commanding the boards. Look at this. Block again by this Hoban squad.
I mean, it is just incredible to see how many hands on the ball they can get on every possession.
Supreme defense from this Knights squad. 4-time consecutive district champions, regional champions, and state runner-up back in 2021, or state championship appearance, rather, state Final Four appearance. Devin Harris, to Finley Kennedy on the transition, take and make. Ball movement, amazing. But the Knights give one up. No, they do not. Banta denied it. Are you kidding me?
The quickness to get back.
The other side take, in and out, rebounded Carpenter. Kennedy Carpenter to that corner, kicks it out. Lily Scott runs the floor, avoids the defense coming up behind her, steps into a long three, couldn't get the bounce. Board, Carly Casey has it go out of bounds off of her, a tick over 6 minutes to play here in the third. Between Finley Kennedy and then Taylin Banta, those two, the whole Knights defense have been impressive, but those two, I mean, you want to give A+ for effort and then just defensive talent. Give it both to them.
Oh, without a doubt.
And block from Banta, too. Again, had the steps all the way to the bucket, but somehow closed it out, got the block from behind without drawing the foul. Gonna go the long way, able to get it to Carly Casey. Under 6 to play in the third. Handed off to Lily Scott. Lily Scott takes that screen, splits the defense, finds a lane, stops from the elbow, kicks it out the other way. Nice move, Meredith Gray, but couldn't finish it. Did everything she could to get the opening. Kathleen Jones to Banta. Banta runs the floor. Banta stops, tries to kick off to the corner, and it goes to the Knights bench off of the Irish last. Edinburgh goes to Grant in that corner. Back out to Banta. Edinburgh slips to that corner near side, couldn't finish the triple, and it goes out of bounds.
Ursuline's Meredith Gray. Looking to inbound. Utilizes the one-hand toss, but it ends up with the Knights as Edinburgh ends up with it. Kicks over to Pooler, Pooler to Jones. Kathleen Jones single dribble off the knee of one of the Irish as it heads out of bounds. Hoban keeping possession on their side of the floor. Edinburgh goes to Grant, corner, back out to Jones, swing it to the top. Pooler had it, thought about it, didn't take it. They go to Finley Kennedy, she does, and she can't get it. Bounce off the iron. Rebound though, offensive board. Couldn't get the second chance try, third chance try. Kathleen Jones couldn't get it. Fourth chance doesn't get it, and the fifth try doesn't happen because the Irish finally secure the board. They go to Meredith Gray, trying to corral it. She's able to get it and draw the foul on Kennedy. 2 free throws coming up for the Irish. Two free throws for Meredith Gray, the senior. Irish trailing by 18, but still within striking distance, but they need some buckets to start falling their way. Converting these free throw opportunities could potentially go a long way in helping them try to achieve that. Sending 2 into the backcourt to try to thwart the fast break tries of the Knights. Carpenter and Jones both in the defensive backcourt for the Irish, and that's 2 for 2 for Gray at the stripe. Substitutions coming in. As for Ursuline, that's Brooke Opalick. That's checked back in. Maya Pooler to inbound. Pooler goes to Kennedy. Now Pooler gets it near sideline. Pass to Edinburgh. They bring the trap. Edinburgh gets out of it, and the whistle blown because of the timeout called by the Knights as Hoban utilizing their first here in this one. 4:44 left in our third quarter of play. Ty Bartel, Brandon Colangelo, YSNLive.com. We're back after this.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Back here in the third quarter out of the Hoban Knights timeout. They lead it by 16. But utilizing their first, wanting to just talk things over. Likely on just the offensive set, too. They got a lot of offensive boards in the last few possessions, but maybe not liking the looks that they're getting and how they're being a little too aggressive on the second, third, fourth chance opportunities, and Coach Davis looking to correct it. Irish. Carly Casey puts the bucket up and in with the foul, the contact, and one opportunity for the Irish.
From behind the backboard. Crafty shot.
Need a couple more of those to fall, too, if you're the Irish. They can potentially cut this down to 13. This is a Knights team, too. I think that they run almost 10 deep, it seems like.
Yes, they have a very active roster.
Trying to keep those fresh legs on the floor constantly. And one try, couple bounces, but can't fall. Ball is out, but into the hands of Jones. Lily Scott ends up with it. Scott pushing the pace. Now slows it down. Pooler on her defensively. Swing it over to Carly Casey. Trying to utilize the screen. Nice job staying with defensively. Lost the handle. Nice strip. Nearest Stevens kicks to Kennedy. Finley Kennedy creates the contact. Gets the foul and will go to the line for 2. This young lady is just unreal with her fearlessness on the floor. 2 free throw attempts coming up for the Knights. Knights donning their navy blue with gold trim and gold numbering unis tonight. Irish in their whites with green trim and golden numbering today. Carly Casey making the substitution out as the second free throw attempt by Kennedy. 1 for 2 at the trip, but the offensive board and get the 2-for-1 special on Devin Harris's bucket. So a 3-point possession on that end of the floor. Ball goes out off the Knights as Ursuline to inbound. Meredith Gray to be doing so. Clock is running currently, and they had to reset it. Not running clock territory yet. 3:31 will go back on the clock. It was running through the whistle. So again, Gray to inbound. Lily Scott ends up with it. Defense there with her with Stevens. Scott gets around her with the left. Has her behind her. Has the contact created. Scott not afraid to take that contact, and she's getting plenty of it every time she enters that post. She'll go to the line for 2 well-earned free throws. First one falls. Second shot good as well, so 2 for 2 trip at the stripe for Lily Scott. Out of bounds it went, and I think it goes off of the Knights last, so Irish will get an extra possession here. Take as many of those as you can get as well. Irish looking for a quick strike. 3:23 third. Substitution, Kathleen Jones in for Devin Harris on the Knights. Scanning, going to the point guard in Lily Scott. Scott again to the hole, had the step, and the late foul called will send Scott to the line for 2 more. So now it might be, especially getting late into this third quarter, it might be turning into give Scott the ball and just get out of her way.
Exactly. I mean, with her already handling the ball, she's had open looks driving to the basket, but she's kicked most of them out. I mean, it's time to get those some of those points.
Trying to get the teammates involved, but like you said, Brandon, there comes a time in that game where the time becomes a factor. If the teammates aren't having the shot right now, sometimes you just got to do it yourself.
Exactly, especially when you're getting looks like she is in lanes to the basket.
She is creating it with that one-on-one. Interesting to see if they're going to try to utilize a trap on her entering inside that perimeter line. Back within 13 are the Irish. Knights. Defense has been the name of the game, picking up the dribble. They have to go to Jones, right back to Pooler. Maya Pooler goes to the middle. Mackenzie Grant lost the handle on it, tied up, ends up with the Irish. Lily Scott runs the floor the other way. Scott with her left. She's been finding a lot of success with that. Couldn't get it off the glass on the floater try. Other way with it. Here come the Knights. Coast to coast. Stevens dishes out. Shot attempt. Grant couldn't find it. Tussle for the basketball. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favoring the Knights. Taylon Banta has checked in as well for the Irish. Now Katie Koulianos has checked in for them. Carpenter coming out. 13-point game, Knights basketball. Banta has it. Utilizes the screen, kicks out. Finley Kennedy steps into the wing three, can't finish. Rebound though, fight for it. Lily Scott ends up with it. The advantage 2-1. The bucket try left short, can't finish. Irish give it up, and it goes out of bounds. No, a push is called, and it goes back to the Knights. Heartbreaker that time for the Irish. Had the open lane to the bucket. Opted to give it up again. Did Scott. Didn't work out for Ursuline as a team. As the Knights get it back. And this defense, unreal too. You're talking about a defense that hasn't allowed 20 points yet through 3 quarters. They might do so now. 2-on-1 disadvantage for Meredith Gray. She gets blocked. Taylon Banta is just collecting blocks left and right. Another denial at the rim. Irish keep the ball. Scott to inbound. Over the top to Meredith Gray. Finley Kennedy on her. Gray trying to back down, spins around, off the glass, can't find the bucket. Kathleen Jones board. Jones tries to get it out. Scott right there, tips it loose, but back into the hands of the Knights. Trying to tip it up, almost like an alley-oop look, and it goes out of bounds. Off of the Irish last. 3 ticks under 2 minutes here in the third. Finley Kennedy inbounds, quick pass to Mackenzie Grant, dribbles around the defender, up and in, count it and one. And one of the main differences that's been noticeable, I think, in between these two teams is that for at least it seems like over 50% of the time with the Irish right now, and this is obviously all stuff that could be corrected over the course of the season, but it seems like Ursuline, they have that half to a second time where they think in between passes, think in between plays, where the Knights right now, it's all go, everything. It touches the ball, we're going. There's not really that think, it's more react you're seeing from the Knights, and that second, I mean, it plays a big difference. But so does Lily Scott, answering with an and one opportunity of her own on the other side. She's trying to kick it into a higher gear now for the Irish team, Brandon. This Lily Scott, we've seen her prowess before, prior seasons too. Not just a pass-first point guard, has the ability to score from anywhere on the floor. And she's really looking like she's starting to put her head down and wants to make this a ball game once again.
Absolutely, and if she can, she needs to. Her team needs her.
Converts the and one try. It's a 12-point game. Irish doing a good job. Hanging with a very tough Hoban Knights squad. Early on in the season, tough to say what the season holds for either of these teams. Both these teams schedule very strong opponents. And oftentimes we see teams start playing their best basketball second half of the season, and that's ideally what you want it to be. Stolen away, Irish gonna get another possession. No, it goes off of their foot. Back to the Knights at a minute 13 here in the third. Finley Kennedy, the one that'll be inbounding. A shifter from that left side of the hoop to the right, where it exited. Mackenzie Grant gets the inbound pass, dish it out, swing it over, corner three, Kennedy can't get it, rebound, Carpenter gets it off of the Knights and gets the possession back to Ursuline. Quick substitutions coming in. Meredith Gray to inbound. Lily Scott got the clearance needed. They're pressing her in the full court. Manta gets the blocking foul called on her, and it just goes to show how tough of a guard Lily Scott is. So quick with the ball in hands, and that'll create the 5th foul now on the Knights. So with that foul, it'll send Scott to the line for 2, and a very good free throw shooter is Scott. So the Irish, chance to pick up some more points here. I always put the jinx on them, I feel like it, every single time. Anytime I say anything good about any of our players in any sport, I swear I put the jinx on them.
Their opponents come right back at them. They heard what you said.
The hex, right?
Yeah.
Second one does fall through. 11-point game here in Hiram College. Manta has it, kicks over to Harris. Devin Harris finds Kennedy. Finley Kennedy got caught up in between, though. Looked like she might have wanted to pass at first, but then started into a dribble. Problem was she shuffled both feet and got called for the travel. 49 seconds left, third quarter. Irish basketball, they have a chance to cut this to a single-digit deficit. What fight by this Ursuline team. What defense by this Ursuline team. And they're going to force another blocking foul. So the Irish to go to the line for 2 more. Meredith Gray with 44.3. How about the coaching of Lavelle Turnage and the adjustment by this Irish team to try to trim this deficit away before the fourth quarter even starts?
I mean, inching back into the game. I mean, I think part of it's just matching Hoban's athleticism on the defensive end.
Starting to kick it into higher gear. We have seen more frequent substitutions, too, from the Irish as Hoban has done it. So you might be onto something with them trying to match those fresh legs, too, and it makes all the difference. 1 of 2 free throws already converted for Meredith Gray, looking for the second. And she will convert that second. It's a 9-point game here from Hiram College. Knights trying to get the offensive train rolling once again. Banta goes to that wing, try to attack baseline. Nice move and a bucket. Oh, what fancy footwork down low by Niera Stevens. An 11-point game once again. Lily Scott has it. Scott with Stevens on her defensively. Picked up by Mackenzie Grant. Mackenzie Grant tries to strip Scott. Scott picks up the dribble. Pass goes into the hands of one of the Irish. Over to Kennedy Carpenter. Put it up and in with the contact on her. It's a 9-point game once again. Looking for a last-second shot. Stopping, popping, doesn't matter. Whistle blown, won't count. And that'll do it in the third quarter. The Ursuline Fighting Irish have brought this back to a single-digit deficit. They trail by 9 heading into our final 8 minutes of play. Fourth quarter of action and more with Ty Bartell, Brandon Colangelo, and YSNLive.com here from Hiram College right after.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Tiger's got 152 yards. Should be just a nice, comfortable 9-iron for him. They're going to go nuts when he hits this thing.
Fourth quarter of play, final 8 minutes here from Hiram College, home of the Terriers. And this is our final game here at Hiram College between the Archbishop Hoban Knights and the Ursuline Fighting Irish. Ursuline has battled back and brought this back to within a 9-point deficit. They open up with possession here in the fourth. Lily Scott, fancy footwork, drawing the foul, and it's an early blocking foul called on Mackenzie Grant. And the Irish going to need to collect as many of those early fouls as they can, try to potentially work themselves into a bonus situation. Make getting on this comeback trail a little bit easier. Got to go the short way. It's hit in and out of the hands of the Irish. Devin Harris has it, running the floor, stops, pops, floater, good. Running floater in the lane by Devin Harris. And we're back up to an 11-point lead. Stolen away, though, whistle blown. And I believe a foul called. And it's on the Irish. Meredith Gray gets tagged for her first, or for the Irish's first, I should say, in this fourth quarter. As Bernie going to check in now for Ursuline. Checks in for Brooklyn Brown. Hoban basketball, 7:34 to go. Zoe Hodge went into Banta. From Banta to Hodge, back to Banta. Passing from wings to top. They go inside with that pass. Devin Harris again. Back-to-back Harris buckets have the Knights up by 13 once again. Kennedy Carpenter crossing the floor with Mackenzie Grant on her. Carpenter picks up the dribble, hands it off. Lily Scott has it. Scott takes her left, stops, pops, had it knocked loose, up in the air, off the Knights. They save it into Mackenzie Grant. She gets it out, open floor. They ain't gonna catch her. It's a bucket, Niera Stevens, and a timeout taken by the Irish. 15-point lead, 6:49 in the fourth. Hoban in front. We'll be right back.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
We insure your car because some people never learn to park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Holloway Insurance in Columbiana and Lisbon if auto owners make sense for you.
Back here, fourth quarter of play out of the Irish timeout. A 15-point lead for the Hoban Knights over Ursuline right now in this final game at Hiram College for this Ohio tip-off. As the Irish's Lily Scott kicks to Bernie in the corner, three-pointer, short. As Banta gets the board, Banta runs the floor, Banta on the bounce pass to Stevens with the assist to Banta, the bucket to Stevens, and the 17-point advantage for the Knights. What an exchange, what a sequence run. Oh, Banta says, give it to me. I'll take this one, Stevens. No, she won't, left it on the rim, and hitting hard is Lily Scott, as we're gonna have to take a timeout, no doubt, injury on the floor.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Welcome to the bunker and double bogeys,
The area's largest indoor entertainment destination.
Our 2 bars, 3 dining rooms, and 2 private event rooms offer lunch and dinner, daily happy hour specials, and live entertainment to keep the party going.
And with 50-plus courses, soccer, zombie golf, and carnival games, our 10 simulator bays offer fun for everyone.
Date nights, private parties, family time. At the bunker and double bogeys.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud.
Welcome back, everybody, as we are right back into play here from Hiram College. As injury was to Lily Scott, but she was able to walk off the court on her own power, and another tie-up and potentially another injury as Bernie now down on the ground. She's a little slow to get up, but she'll get right back up to the feet. But for Scott, she was down on the floor for a bit, but she was able to walk over onto the bench under her own power. And, of course, with our student athletes, especially early on in the season, Brandon, we never want to see any kind of serious injuries happen on the floor. So we, of course, just wish the best in future health and hope to see Miss Lily Scott back out on the floor. We've seen her out on the floor for 3+ quarters. Obviously a pretty special talent for this Irish team.
Absolutely.
We're going to clean up some wet spots, it looks like, at that midcourt stripe, rather. It's Irish basketball, a tick under 6 to play. All Hoban, really, since the onslaught. Irish have brought it back to within 9 at one point in that third quarter, but Hoban built it right back up to 17. Rolling to the block, and from the left block, couldn't find the bucket. Banta avoids the hand swatting for the ball, bringing it up the floor. Banta kicks it, single pass, three-pointer on the way, no good. Banta gets the board though, tracks it down for the Knights. They swing it over to that corner. Extra pass. Kathleen Jones has it. Oh, pressure all around her. Didn't matter. Jones gets the bucket. Running down the far sideline, Meredith Gray kept her dribble through the whole exchange. Now backing down in the low post from the baseline. Nice pass to Carpenter. Single dribble move out. Oh, I couldn't find the fall. Nice move by Carpenter nonetheless to get that look. Hodge keeps her feet, gets it over to Grant. Extra pass, the fake, the drive. Pass to Jones, though, stolen away, able to clog that lane and steal it. Opalik. Meredith Gray runs the floor, gets the lane. Another block by Banta. And the pass out into the open floor, looking for the assist. She'll get another one. Taylin Banta, unbelievable. I'd love to see her final stat line after this is over with blocks, assists, steals, scores, and rebounds. All around, she has been a 5-tool player and then some. Driving is Carpenter. Carpenter can't find a lane, passes out right into the hands of Banta, giving her a steal. Banta, opposite wing, 4 minutes left in the fourth. Leading by 21 are the Knights. No need to run anything in a hurry. They can eat as much time as they want to off this clock. Banta tries the three-pointer. Can't find it. Rebound Grant. Second try. No good. Third rebound. Third try, rather. Third look. Up. No good. That one misses, and the Knights just trying a little bit of everything, but couldn't find the bucket. Despite the looks, substitution coming in. Mini group substitution. 3 for 3. Devin Harris, Mackenzie Edingberg checking in, as well as Amaria Davis. Trying to go the long way, stolen away. Devin Harris pass to Jones. And Kathleen Jones immediately goes up with it, draws the foul. 3:31 in the fourth. And stepping to the line for 2 is Jones. First one, bank not open that time for Jones. He'll re-aim and try to, again with the second attempt. Checking in, Maya Pooler in for Banta. And also a substitution. And Albertson in for the Knights. And a timeout taken prior to the second free throw attempt. 3:31 here in the fourth. We'll take a quick one as well and be back after this on YSN.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Fourth quarter, and a big lead for the Hoban Knights, 21 points to be exact, 47-26 with 3:31 to go here on the fourth from Hiram College in this fourth game of 4 here on a Sunday, while going from afternoon to evening of high school girls basketball. Kathleen Jones with her second attempt at the line. Missing the first, missing the second. Hoban tries to track down the rebound. Look at the tip, but right into the hands of the Irish. Oh, look at that pickpocket from the back door. Devin Harris snags it. Maya Pooler tries to get it to Davis, but stepping in front and getting the steal. Now Palick runs the floor. That one looked like it might have been tipped. Davis takes a hold of it. 3 minutes in ticking. Edinburgh goes over to Pooler. Pooler dishes to Davis. Davis back to Pooler. Devin Harris from that corner. Swing it out to the wing. Quick passing, finds a corner three, and through by Davis. Amaria Davis splashes home the triple, extending the Hoban lead effectively. And Devin Harris trying to slide in to steal it in front of the Hoban bench. Doesn't matter the score, the lead. This is a Knights team that's all go everything. Jazzy Golden has checked in now for the Knights. .236 as the final moments to tick away here in this one. Knights looking to go 1-0 on the season. Pass to the hands of Davis. Running the fast break. Golden can't track it down, though, as they got it out in front. And you know that's just such a makeup of this Hoban team is getting the ball out in the fast break. You see how they play the game, and every single one of the Hoban, when the Hoban defenders are on defense, it's get the ball and get it out quickly.
Exactly. I mean, most of their points come from those turnover opportunities just down the floor, out in front of the other team.
And you gotta make that decision if you want to have someone kind of tailing back to avoid the cherry pick. But the problem is if you do that, you give one up on defense to a very, very quick passing, unselfish Hoban offense. So it's kind of pick your poison in a double-edged sword kind of situation.
And it really is with a team as good as Hoban on the other side.
Knights have under 2 minutes to try to burn off the clock to get a 1-0 start on the year. They'll give it back up to the Irish, though, on a traveling violation called on Pooler. Minute 51 remains in this one. Irish just trying to run some things and have some positive takeaways going into their next game. Using that pivot foot. Charlie Casey able to get it out, losing the handle and the footing, but a foul was called on the Knights. 92 seconds left in this one. They call it on Pooler, so the Irish to inbound from that baseline. Pass goes over the top and recovered by the Irish. Charlie Casey, the running floater deep off the iron, no good. Throw is out. Edinburgh has to track it down. They get it right back to her on the cut. Cross pass, Golden shot up, overshot it. 75 seconds left in this one. Final 60 seconds. Look at the dribbling there by Bolito, but lost the handle. Davis got a hold of it. Final minute to play. Pooler driving from the elbow, kicks it out. Finding the corner. Edinburgh tries from triple. Oh, it's up and in. Edinburgh finds the distance shot. Extends the Hoban lead before the final buzzer. .30 seconds and ticking from Hiram College. Stopping. And a official timeout. And it looks like a non-contact injury, and those ones always scary too on the floor. And I don't know if it's an ankle or a knee. But Brooke Opalik very gingerly walking off the floor, too. She was in that far corner, posted up, but I don't think there was any contact created during that injury, and those are the scary ones always. Looks to be in better spirits, though, as she's on the bench, so we obviously wish the best for her and her future health, no doubt. Carly Casey tries to get it out, swings it over to that near side wing. Penetrate with that pass, nice move, but a little too high up off the glass. Rebounded by the Knights. Davis running the floor. 5 seconds left and ticking. They'll kick it to the corner. Golden will try the three and leave it short. Last second chance, and he'll go up and in to give the extra cherry on top of a 55-26 win for the Archbishop Hoban Knights over the Ursuline Fighting Irish, giving Hoban a 1-0 start to the season. The Irish, with the loss, will drop to 1-1. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of high school basketball on ysnlive.com. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bob Scene Park Baseball, YSU Football, and ysnlive.com, the many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them. And most importantly to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities. You guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. And so we thank you. If you were tuning in from the Ursuline Irish community out there in the northern side of Youngstown, Ohio, we want to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Ursuline Irish athletics, but also ysnlive.com. Or if you're from that Akron community supporting your Archbishop Hoban Knights, we want to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Archbishop Hoban athletics, but also ysnlive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school basketball. My name's Ty Bartell. He's Brandon Colangelo. We're ysnlive.com, bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more,